Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Pulse here with the Peakbot team. I am Dylan, joined by my co-founder and co-host Ben. Ben, how you doing this morning?
Doing good, doing good. Hope everybody had a great Labor Day weekend. Anybody that was looking for us yesterday morning on the Tradier Hub, we ran a rerun of our show with Matt Cashman, so we weren't live. Dylan and I were both enjoying our Mondays. Dylan, how was your Monday?
Truth be told, when there's a newborn in the house, I seriously didn't even realize it was Labor Day until it was half over. But the markets were closed, so I was able to kind of take foot off the gas there a little bit, which was nice. It was nice. It was a nice day here in northern New Jersey. Was able to enjoy that. What about you?
It was, yeah, it was good. And I labored a lot mentally in the morning, but took the afternoon off. Hung out
Good.
with the family, made some homemade pizzas. My wife makes a fantastic overnight Neapolitan dough.
Whoa.
So yeah, yeah, we'll have
Oh,
to
so
try it
crust and
sometime.
everything. So
Oh yeah,
wow.
oh yeah, we've got the pizza stones, we got the whole thing going.
Okay, I need in on that action.
Yeah, yeah,
Um,
we're gonna have to get that.
so with Neapolitan now, the pizza enthusiasts would say easy on the toppings if you're going Neapolitan, right? Like you
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
need to
it's about the
overwhelm.
dough.
Yeah. Okay. All right. I don't know if we're working with a little bit of delay. If we are, we'll work through it. But very cool. Yes. Hope everybody enjoyed their Labor Day weekend. Back at it for another week of trading. Short week. All right. Less
Yep.
premiums to be collected this week. That's okay. For anybody who's not familiar, PeakBot is an automated trading platform for the everyday retail trader. We make it easy, affordable, and transparent for the everyday person to put a stock trader in their pocket. We take well known option selling strategies that have been around for decades and we automate them. We build parameters around these strategies like the wheel, iron condor, credit spreads, and give them to you. All you got to do is pick stocks off of our curated watch list, and our bots do the rest. So if you're interested in something like that, or if you have questions on anything at all, don't hesitate to reach out. First off, you can schedule a personal demo at the link below. One on one, walk you through, answer your questions. You can text us anytime at the business line, as well as visit our website, usepeakbot.com. Check out our watch lists, results, everything else. Sign up, get started. And yeah, that's it. $29 to $99 a month. We have some great premium partners who are coming out with some new strategies as well. We got a lot going on here with PeakBot. Speaking of a lot going on, today's show, we got a lot going on. We're going to take a look at last week's PeakBot picks. These are picks that Ben and I are making. They're paper trading picks. It's for competition, it's for fun, but oftentimes we'll do the research and the analysis and we'll end up taking some of the trades in our automated portfolios as well. So we'll take a look at that. We've been doing that for 5 weeks now. Ben and I were tied going into last week, so we'll see who came out on top there. And then we're going to be doing our picks again live today for this week. Again,
Beautiful.
what's that?
Said beautiful. I love it.
Okay, perfect. So we're going to be doing
Am
that.
I
We're gonna take
delayed
a
or are you delayed?
I don't know. I don't know who's delayed, but we're gonna do our best to operate through it. But yes, we're gonna make our picks today. You're gonna see how Ben and I approach our watch lists for these option selling strategies. We're gonna look at our trend spread watch list, which is a weekly expiring credit spread, and we're gonna go through it. So, really important to also note we are not financial advisors. This is not financial advice. However, I don't know if we've teased this on the live show, but there may be a future in the near future where Peakbot and our team are licensed advisors and we can pick stocks for your automated portfolio through our partnership with a registered investment advisor. But we'll get into that another time. So do we have a comment coming through? Okay, no, it's just you. So
No.
perfect. I think we get into it. What do you say, Ben? Did you have anything else we wanted to cover before we take a look at last week's picks? Check out my Peakbot mug.
Whoa, look at that mug. The only other thing that I wanted to cover was, and I posted this on YouTube, I posted this on X. Join Dylan and I on September 18th. I believe our time slot is at 1:15 at the Tradier Options Summit. It will be streaming online. Dylan and I are going to give a 45-minute presentation on do trading bots work during major market events. So you're not going to want to miss that. I mean, really the whole day. It's from 10:30 to 4, the Options Summit. A lot of great presenters during that time period, all hosted by Tradier, one of our partner brokers here. And join us. You could register. I put the short link in YouTube. I put the link in X. It's summit.tradier.com, and then there's a little source extension that shows that you came from PeakBot. So if you could click that and register, would be great. We're not incentivized in any way to get you to sign up, other than, hey, come join us and we'll talk about something really interesting. But yeah, that's going to be September 18th. That's 15 days from now. And Dylan and I will be presenting for 45 minutes at the summit. So that'll be fun.
Awesome. Yeah, very excited about that. Tradier, as always, have been great partners of ours. We participated on this summit last year, or maybe the year before that. I don't even know. But it's been time flies when you're automating your trades. So let's get into it. I'll pull up our results from last week, and we will go from there. So for anybody watching, you may know that it's been tight. It's been tight for Ben and I. Our records are 2-2 over a month of doing this. Last week was our 5th week. As soon as I share the screen here, the secret's going to be gone as to who won. So let's get excited about it. Dylan took the victory last week. So when we take a look here, Ben, you can see my screen, right?
Yes.
So this is on our Twitter. Follow us at UsePeakBot. We share everything you can imagine. So I pulled out the victory last week. I went 5 for 5. I'm now up 3-2. I'm 3-2. Ben's 2-3. All these picks were selected from our trend spread watch list. Here's the picks. So let's zoom in and take a look at this here. So last week I went 5 for 5. I had 4 put spread selections, 1 call spread. So 4 bullish, 1 bearish. Went 5 for 5. I should have the total amount of capital used. I can do the math quick, or Ben can. But I was victorious on GLD, Twilio, Uber, Marathon bearish, and Cassava Sciences. Ben put up a good effort. 4 for 5. The only one that screwed you was Zim Integrated, which I think finished at 17 or 18. So great week, great effort. I don't know how many of these trades you actually took. I know I took this Uber trade.
I took Uber big time.
You took Uber as well. That just looked too good when we were checking this out last week. So, these were selected on the 26th, expired last Friday, the 30th. These were 4 DTE. So we're going to get into this again today. Looking at this quickly, on my selections, 2, 4, 6, 8, 11, $1,200 of capital utilized on these spreads. And the premium earned would have been 27 plus 17 plus 20 plus 12 plus 47 is $123 divided by that 1,200. You're talking about a 10.25% return on capital for this right here. And Ben lost, so we care a little bit less about his numbers. But still great premium earn. In fact, even though he was unsuccessful in his victory here, he collected way more premium. Ben, you take some of the wider spreads maybe from last week, just some higher premium, but really good nonetheless. Ben, do you have anything to add before we get into picks for this week?
Let's maybe talk about the overall market in general, because I know we were talking about this last week, and I just got the daily chart for the SPY pulled up. Apologies if there's too much for anybody liking what's going on the screen right now, but
Too bad.
I look at all these things sometimes. So we've got the daily bar, and I think I mentioned this last week. This week in particular, not financial advice. Maybe Dylan, get that scrolling on the screen.
Yeah, okay.
Not financial advice, but I'm gonna probably take it kind of easy this week for a couple of reasons. The first reason is, we've since the beginning of August, so for a month now, we've been in like a straight move up, right? How long can that sustain? And I think we kind of answered the question last week or 2 weeks ago, where we kind of hit the all-time high, and we're not quite back at the all-time high, but we're hitting some resistance here, right below it, right? So we would have to really break over this like 565 level for me to be convinced personally that we were going to continue this bullish trend, and we've been kind of like puttering out since, what is this? I'll call it August 21st. So for the last 2 weeks or so, we've been kind of trading in this range. So great if you're trading iron condors, right? This is good conditions for iron condors. So what I'm really looking for is I want to see a break above this 565 level, or a break below like this 555 level. So we're trading within this $10 range, and we can see pre-market real small here. Maybe I could zoom in. Pre-market, we're trading, the SPY is at 561. So we're right in the middle of this range still. For one, that's one of the reasons that I'm going to take it easy this week. I want to see what direction the market goes to. You can see that over the past couple of weeks, volume has really depleted. I mean, if we look at this day, like huge drops here. We were trading 75 million, 83 million, 147.6 million shares that day, right? If we look at like last week, there was only 32 million shares traded in a day. So that's a huge decrease in volume. And we've been seeing periods of decreased volume, throughout this entire journey. But there just seems to be a heck of a lot of volume on this downward movement, and then slight spike back up. So again, it's just, in my mind, causing a little bit of uncertainty. And I like to trade being a little bit more certain with my picks. So again, personally, I don't know where the market's going to go. I'm going to take it easy. I'm going to, I might just trade with a third of what I normally trade with this week. Okay. I don't have my position set up. So actually this exercise this competition that we're about to do right now, it's going to help me get my portfolio set up for the week.
Me too. Yeah. I agree, mostly agree, because you were saying this all last week heading into this week, like, hey, we're nearing these all-time highs. We can go one way or the other here. We could break through and really start to create new highs, and we can also kind of just bounce back in this pattern maybe a little bit. So I personally, similar to what Ben mentioned, I don't have my portfolio set up this week, and if there's time on this show, maybe we'll set some stuff up. I last week, knowing that this market was kind of going to be a crapshoot this week, I smart exited. Okay, and that's a feature with PeakBot. I smart exited all of my stocks and contracts in my automated portfolio with PeakBot. So what that means is last week, when you hit smart exit, it's going to close out of your current contract or spread as it should on the day of expiration, which of course is Friday, but it's not going to open up your next trade, which it would normally if it was just active and you had left it alone. It would go and make that trade for you, and I would have open contracts for this week. Didn't do that yet. Wanted to see how things went, wanted to see where pre-market was. So, and of course, that's not financial advice, but whenever you're uncertain about something, whether it's a specific stock or a contract or the market overall, take caution, right? Be more careful about it. Like Ben said, he might only activate a third of his capital that he would normally activate. So let's get into it. I went first last week, it's based on who won, right?
Yeah, you get to
So
pick. You get to
I get
pick
to
who goes
pick.
first.
You go first.
You know,
It's
I've
cheating, really.
I've concluded in my head that whoever goes first loses. Every single week that I've gone first, I've lost.
Well, that's yeah. Let's keep that going. So Ben will go first. We'll be making our picks. We have 12 minutes. We'll have 12 minutes on the clock. I'll get a clock going. Ben's already done his analysis on the market, so I assume he can kind of get right into the watch list. Ben, is our watch list still available on the website, or is it just a peek of it?
It's the old watch list.
Okay.
Doesn't have as much info. It only updates every hour versus every 5 minutes.
Got it.
So it's definitely not a watch list that I use. I don't know how many people still use it. That will come down soon.
Okay.
Actually, it probably can come down now because we left it up waiting to have the watch list within the PeakBot app. Not just on the alerts page, but within the PeakBot app. So now that that's there, the watch list can probably come down off of the website.
All right, fantastic. So what we'll do is I'm going to get this out here. So if you want access to our full updated watch list, sign up for either our automation or we have an alert service here, which Ben's actually looking at the alerts watch list. So just go to usepeakbot.com if you want access to and sign up. Got to sign up and get access. So Ben, let's get into it. You feeling ready to go?
Yeah, let's do it. You got the timer ready?
12 minutes on the countdown. Ready, set, go.
All right. So since I'm not clear on market direction and I kind of want to see what way the market goes before deciding that, I'm gonna filter by buffer this week. So I want to take stocks with high buffer. I want to see how much room I've got to move on either side. So Novavax popping up first, neutral, which means I can pick what direction I want for this competition. It looks like Novavax was at 12.45, and then the strike is 11.5 or 14. So I want to go over to Thinkorswim and see what the expected move is. So pre-market, we're at, what was this saying here? Okay, I think this is pre-market number right here. 12.42. The expected move is $1.50. So moving up to, it's a little over $1.50. All right, so the strike prices are right around where the expected move would be. I'm going to hold off for now. A lot of negative EVs up here. Now, UVXY is the ETF on volatility. I think I like that being bearish. If we have a relatively flat week, so the strike would be $24 on that. Current price $21.83. So let's see, UVXY. Expected move is $2.15. What was my strike again? It was $24. Yeah, I think I'm going to go UVXY bearish, $24 strike.
Okay, UV. Can you give me the size of the spread so we know UVXY?
600 spread, 33 premium.
Okay, so 24 strike, $6 spread, and how much in premium? I'm so sorry.
33.
Okay, got it.
All right, I'm going to keep going. I know, okay, here it is. Soxel. This is the ETF for semiconductors. NVIDIA reported last week. Stock price dropped a little bit, so there's probably some volatility just left over. So 41.50 is the strike. $41.50. It would be bearish. The 41.50 There's a 370 expected move. Man, that's these expected moves are like right at the strike prices. Give me Soxel 4150 bearish.
Okay. SOXL.
Yep, 350 spread 34 premium.
34 in premium. Ben, I'm sorry. I was answering a question in the chat. So SOXL bearish. I'll give you another minute. Strike is what?
Strike is 4150.
4150. Okay. Got it. You keep going. You have 8 minutes remaining.
Okay. I want to get into some bullish positions.
Are you more bearish than bullish right now?
Well, I've got two bearish, so I want to be pretty even.
Okay.
You know, if I'm looking at the SPY, if I had to choose a direction this week, I mean, actually, I don't even know.
Yeah. All right. Sorry.
I'd want to see it break through either side. All right. Let me go back up here. So the first bullish is GPS, which isn't that Gap?
I think it is. Yes.
I don't know what happened to the name here.
Yeah, I don't know
So Gap would be bullish. 2250 would be the strike. It is Gap. Something's not loading for me.
While you're going, I'm
Can't
just
waste
going
time
to
there.
put this on here. There was a question: does Peakbot work in Canada? Answered in the chat. However, note that unfortunately, our automated trading offer, our services are not available in Canada, just due to a lack of a broker integration there. We are working on an integration with Interactive Brokers, which would bring us into Canada with our automated trading. However, anybody up north, you can utilize our alert service for $5 a week and get access to our live watch lists, daily alerts, texts, and emails. So we're working on it, Canada. All right, Ben, you have 2 picks down, 6.5 minutes remaining.
Cool. Not really seeing anything I love right now. From the bullish side, at least.
Tricky week. And sometimes the best again, this is picks. We're going to make the picks for competition's sake, but you know, with your automated or your live portfolio, sometimes the best trade is no trade.
Yeah, it's true.
Just keep that in mind. No financial advice.
So what I'm looking at, of course, is the expected move right now, and there's a shortcut to get there on Thinkorswim. Sometimes I'll look at that. Sometimes I'll go to Tradier and I'll look at the chart. I'll look at the technical analysis tool on Tradier. So MSTR is pretty bearish. Actually, I want to check my other tickers. So what did I get into already? It was
You're in on UVXY bearish and SOXL. 2 ETFs, right? Or 2
yeah. Yeah, okay. UVXY looking good from the bearish perspective. Soxel neutral. Okay, maybe I'll revisit that if I've got time.
5 minutes.
And of course, anything in red is reporting earnings. What ETF is DPST? Banking, regional banks. I can potentially get behind that. Bullish, 101 strike. Oh, no way.
What?
The expected move is way too high. All right, I might just have to stick to bearish because the bullish just aren't pulling it for me right now.
maybe the data has made up your mind, but you better get going here, bro. 4 minutes.
$47.5.
Trading's not supposed to be easy, people. Picking stocks ain't easy. Even professionals on Wall Street for 30 years struggle picking stocks. You gotta feel good about it.
All right. I like Marathon.
Okay.
Bearish. $18 strike. 150 budget, 13 premium.
Nicely done. Okay, 3 down.
Maybe we'll go
2 to
back
go.
to TNA.
3 minutes remaining.
42. 3?
3 minutes.
Is that with my extra minute or no?
No, so 4 minutes. Man, you're right.
42 strike.
Took me up on that extra minute, huh?
All right, Coinbase should be good. It's 192.5. All right, give me Coinbase.
Coin.
192.5 strike. 1250 spread. 171 premium.
And this is bearish?
Bearish, yeah.
4 bears, ladies and gentlemen. We've got one more, and you have 3 minutes remaining since we're giving you an extra minute.
50. I'm going to look at Upstart.
Ben's using a combination of Thinkorswim, Webull, and Tradier to get his data here. 2 of 3 which are integrated with PeakBot. And we're working on Webull. We're working on it, but we're integrated with Schwab, Tradier, and Tasty Trade. And if you're interested, you can, let me make sure I get this up on screen. Create an account right now at peakbot.com for 50% off. Use code PB50. 30-day money-back guarantee. Automated.
Right. Give me Sunrun. Ticker
Okay.
Run. Bullish.
Oh, bullish. Okay.
1950 strike. 150 budget. 18 premium.
Okay. You have 1 minute and 40 seconds to review. Do you want me to read Jenny back?
Yeah. What was my number 3 and number 4?
So we had Marathon bearish, 18, and Coin bullish. So
Coin's
Marathon
bearish.
18.
Coin.
And
You got Coin is bearish, right?
Yeah, Coin is also bearish, 192.50.
There are probably some better options.
SOXL you weren't 100% sure of because it was more in the middle of the road there.
Yeah.
You have 1 minute.
I'm going to look at Roku. You know, I look at what the strike is, and then I immediately forget.
I do the same thing. $40 seconds. You don't love it.
No, I don't.
$22 seconds.
All right, replace Soxa with TMF.
TMF?
TMF.
What do you got?
I've got bullish
Okay.
53.5 strike.
All right.
$200 spread.
All right.
$30 premium.
All right. You're in.
I'm in.
Got rid of Soxel. All right. So Ben's picks, ladies
Go.
and gentlemen.
Go slow so I could write it down too.
I will. I'll go very nice and slow for you.
All right, good.
So these are all contracts, credit spreads expiring this Friday. First one, ticker UVXY, bearish. $24. You don't have to write them down. I'm going to post them, but I guess you don't trust me. $24 strike. $6.
I like having it on my sticky.
Yeah, me too.
24
All right,
strike.
$24 sold strike. $6 budget. $33 in premium. Then we got Marathon. Bearish, $18 strike. 150 budget. $13 earned in premium. Ready for the next?
Yes.
Coin, bearish, 192.5 strike. Budget of $12.50. Premium $171.
So those were all bearish, right?
3 bears. Now you're getting your 2 bulls. You got Sunrun, bullish. Strike is 19.5. Budget is $150, which is the size of the spread, and $18 premium. And last, TMF. Those are the right letters, right? TMF. Yes. Okay. Bullish, 53.5 strike. 53.5, $2 spread, so $200 budget, and $30 in premium.
All right.
Okay, so that's Ben for the 9-3. Okay, my turn.
Cool.
So let me get everything pulled up here, and we'll go.
So you get 13 minutes, was that right?
Yeah. And if you distract me at all, you'll have to be very kind about giving an extra minute like I did since you had 15.
Yep.
We'll see. Okay. So, okay, I think I'm ready. I'm going to share my screen.
You ready?
Oh, God. Yes. All right. Start the clock.
Here we go.
Okay. So right now, I also kind of want to look at the buffer. So I want the highest buffers in here. I want to avoid all earnings. As far as bull and bear, I'm going to try and stay relatively flat. GPS, I don't know if Ben actually looked at that, but it's a nice POP, a good buffer, a really good buffer. So he did not take GPS. So the sold strike, this is bullish, would be 22.50. Let's take a look at GPS. I like going to Tradier. Let's take a look here. So first of all, here's the 3-month chart. Bearish, but kind of found ourselves in a channel here. Not really breaking above 24.50. Maybe a support down here somewhere. All right. 22.5. Wait. 22.5. And it's trading at 22.3. How's that make sense?
Because the watch list is updated yesterday. This might be pre-market action.
You're right. Okay, so I'm going to avoid that then.
Yeah, slight flaw in our game, but it's only a game.
What are you going to do? Okay, so let's move past that one. I like a high buffer. Again, buffer is the distance from the current price to the sold strike. Cassava Sciences was good to me last week. We got bullish 2650. Let's take a look at that. SAVA. Oops. Okay. So a lot of activity here, and then we really consolidated last couple days here. All right. So what would I say? 2650. Okay. Let's look at this here for a second. Technical analysis for 1 month is bullish, for 1 week is pretty bullish. Okay. 2650. I think I really like that. All right, give me Sava bullish. 2650 is strike. It's a $3 spread, so $300 budget and a $38 premium.
All right.
I really like that. Okay. Let's find another bull that we like. Did you take that DPST? No, you didn't.
Nope.
So I'm not even gonna bother. These neutral ones allow us to select, but let's see here. Viking Therapeutic. No, I don't love it. Benzon Sunrun. Let's take a look at AFRM. So it's bullish at $42. I like AFRM. I've been trading it for a while. 42. So if we take a look at the 1 month chart, they must have had earnings. What's this big jump here? A lot of volume, big jump, big jump. Okay. Geez. All right. So now 42.50. That's too damn close for my like. Oh no, it's 42 flat. Okay, 42 flat. Let's look at this here. 1 week, 0 sell signals. I can't ignore that. Give me AFRM bullish. We're going with the $42 strike price. It's a $250 budget and $44 earned in premium.
All right. Too bullish.
Too bullish. Now, since some stocks that I like to trade are also right here, let's take a look. Intel, bearish. I'm looking to stay below $23. So let's look at INTC below 23. Also likely had earnings on that big drop there. Let's look at the 1 month. Really came down, started to consolidate. The 1 week chart looks very different. What did I say about Intel? $23, trying to stay below 23. Pre-market, it's down. What was the last time we saw 23 here? It hasn't broken above 23 since. I would imagine that this is earnings back on the 1st. I like this as well. Give me Intel. Bearish. Oops. Sorry, gentlemen. Ladies and gentlemen. I got to zoom out. I'm a mess right now, man. Intel. Bearish. It's $23 strike. $150 budget. $17 in premium earned.
All right.
Please. Okay. Going right down here because I love.
You've got 7 minutes left.
I'm crushing it. Okay. DraftKings. It's officially football season. To all the degenerate sports gamblers out there, DraftKings is going to start seeing some way more action, which I don't like going bearish on it, but I like everything else I'm seeing here. $36 strike, trying to stay below that on DKNG. 36 DKNG. Okay, that's the last 3 months. Last month. Boy, what a mess I am this morning. Okay. 36. So let's look at the 5-day. 36 is up here. It's been kind of pulling back a little bit. Let's look at the 5-day chart. 36 is way up here. That hasn't been touched since the 26th. I like it again. It's really consolidated here. All right, man, I feel good about these picks looking at them. DraftKings, bearish, $36 call strike, $150 budget, $20 in premium. Love us.
What was that strike again? Was it 36 you said?
$36 strike,
Cool.
$150 budget, $20 in premium.
All right. You going bearish or bullish for your last pick?
I don't know yet. The TQs is a great one, but since we don't really know exactly what direction we could be going, I'm gonna avoid that. Let's take a look at Micron. So it's we're starting to get lower in the buffer side, but I like a $4 spread on a $96 stock. Let's look at Micron. So we're trying to stay below $100 on MU. Below $100 on MU. First of all, I didn't even look at the technical analysis of the last one. Just the chart looks so good. Okay, 11 sell, 10 neutral, 5 buy. That's not fantastic, but bearish over the last 3 months. Bearish over the last month. Last time we were at $100 was back in August 26th, so that's not too long. But when we look at this, it doesn't feel as if we're heading back that way. We see some type of resistance right around 98.50. Give me Micron. I'm not going to overthink this. Give me Micron bearish. $100 strike, $400 budget, $43 in premium earned.
Sorry, what were the budget and premium again? 443.
Yep, 43. Yep.
All right.
How much
you got 4 minutes left if you wanted to reconsider.
Give me what was the one I just picked before MU?
DraftKings.
DKNG. Let me just look at the technical analysis. And I was bullish on it or bearish? I was bearish.
Yeah, you were bearish on it. $36 strike.
Give me my other picks quick.
So you've got Sava bullish.
Let's look at this. I don't know if I did this. Sava bullish. Oops. Yeah, like it. What else?
You got Affirm bullish.
Yeah, love that. I'm taking that trade this week. I might take a couple of these. What else? There's one more.
Intel INTC bearish.
Okay. 14.6. 16.1. Okay. All right. I'm good. I'm done. I don't want to overthink this.
All right. You're leaving 2 minutes and 50 seconds on the clock.
Yeah, I dig it. All
right.
Cool. And I know we had some questions coming in, right?
Yes.
During this. So same individual, Raindrops asked about Canada. Do you know where I can use these alerts? We have responded. Any automation app in Canada? Okay, but you can use these strategies manually. As far as where to use the alerts, in your broker or whatever broker you utilize, you can take the information from our watch list. You can, which we just had pulled up, right? So it shows you everything you would need to know in order to make a trading decision. Not everything, but a lot of good data. The trend, the buffer, the return, the probability of profit, the strike prices, everything is there for you. So as far as how to use them, sign up. It's $5 a week. Go to alerts.usepeakbot.com and you're going to get a daily text and email every day, right around 12. I think we send them out. If not, maybe it's 11, depending upon the trading windows for the specific strategies. But very cool. Ben, can you read me back my picks? I'm so sorry to make you do
Yes, absolutely. So you've got Sava bullish, 26.50 strike.
Okay.
$300 spread.
Mm-hmm.
$38 premium.
Next.
Ticker AFRM, Affirm, bullish, $42 strike,
Okay.
$250 spread, $44 premium.
Putting a star next to that one. I might take it. Next.
Intel, INTC, bearish, $23 strike, 150 spread, 17 premium.
Okay.
DraftKings, DKNG, bearish, $36 strike, $150 spread, $20 premium.
Last one.
Micron, MU, also Misericordia University.
Yeah.
Bearish, $100 strike, $400 spread, $43 premium.
So thank you. Let's do some quick math on this. For those who may be interested in doing something similar, my 5 credit spreads only utilize 300, 700, 1,000, 1,250. Same capital I utilized last week. Those spreads can be entered with just $1,250. Okay, and that's my max risk. That's all I'm risking for those trades. And as far as premium I'm earning, we're looking at a rough, well, I'll give you the exact. So $162 on the 1,250. That's almost a 13% return on capital there in one week.
Great.
That's fantastic, right? And if I do what I did last week, I go 5 for 5. Ben, now I'm thinking about this out loud. How often have any of us, we kind of screwed Thomas. He gave picks. He went 4 for 5 last week. So great job, Thomas. But I don't think we've ever seen, maybe the first week, me went 2 for 5. Since then, I think regardless of winner or loser overall, we've seen a majority wins, like 3 for 5, 4 for 5, 5 for 5.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm
taking these picks. I'm going to go add these into my automated portfolio. Maybe we'll show it right now, but
yeah. I mean, when you think about it statistically, like if you're winning 4 out of 5 trades every week, then you're winning at a rate that's going to increase your portfolio, right? And again, the numbers that we're saying in terms of returns, like 13% on Dylan, I did the returns on what mine would be for mine. I would have $200 or $2,350 of capital allocated, collecting $265 in premium. That's about 11.3% return. That's if you win everything, right? That's if you win everything on the week. So it's not including the weeks that you'll lose, because you will lose weeks. And if you lose one trade a week, then that percentage is going to look a lot different. Like as an example, on the Smart Spread strategy last week on our partner Bull Trade Finders automation platform, I was trading, I think, 6 different positions. I won on 5. I lost on 1. And you could see Dylan's screen. You dipped down for a week, but now you're back in it. I lost 1 position last week, but the gains from my other positions were high enough to cover that loss. So if you're picking 5, if you got an 80% win rate each week, you're in a good spot. That's Absolutely. What I was just trying to get at.
Yeah, you took the scenic route for that.
Yeah.
But that's fine. It's important. So people, I'm in my PeakBot account here. Okay. So I'm going to add a couple of these trades right now. There's 2 of them that I felt really good about after looking at them. So Trend Spread is the bot I'm going with. AFRM, I really liked that. Okay. And again, we're looking at pre-market information. So maybe it's wise of me to take a look at this again once the market opens. I don't have to be in such a rush because these trades don't enter until 12 o'clock noon Eastern. But I really liked AFRM bullish for a put credit spread, and I liked INTC bearish for a call credit spread. Really, really liked those 2. So I'm going to just hit activate here. This is just a confirmation screen. And these stocks are now going to be added into my automated portfolio, ready to trade for this week. 1 bull, 1 bear. I'm going to take a closer look. Ben, do we want to look at anything else for this week? I know we got 10 minutes to the market opens. I likely will take a couple more trades. I'm thinking about, I really want to be on all three of these this week. I want to be reactivated on the wheel, which of course I'm really only looking for bullish trades on that, neutral bullish. Iron Condor I'd be looking for, very neutral, SPY, QQQ, and a couple of the cash settled ones. Is there anything else we want to look at here?
No, I mean, I think you said it, the 10 minutes till the bell. Let's wrap for now. We'll post our automated portfolios on X. So if you're not following us, follow us, and then you'll get those updates. Cool. And you'll post your portfolio, Dylan. I'll post mine. If we get it in before trades happen at 12 o'clock, maybe we will, maybe we won't, depending on what our schedules look like. The only other thing I wanted to mention before we log off here is, again, the Tradier Options Summit. It's on September 18th from 10:30 to 4. Scroll down here. You can see Dylan, me. We will be one of the presenters here. If we look at the schedule, we come on at 1:15 Eastern. So come join us on September 18th, 1:15. We will be streaming live. We'll be live on the Tradier Hub. We'll be live on YouTube, live on X, live everywhere.
And we're joined alongside some trading and industry legends. So we're out kicking our coverage here. Of course, Bubba, Dan, we work with a lot of these individuals. They're great traders and great people. So we're very excited for that. And good morning to you, Andy Travel. Thank you for tuning in. And keep in mind, if you're on YouTube, most of our viewers are coming from Twitter, X, so don't feel like you're totally alone. I've had just about 150 people tune in here. So appreciate everybody. Thank you so much for joining us. Make sure you tune into the Tradier Summit on the 18th, coming up here in just another week or two. And Ben, if you got nothing else, I could bring us out of here.
Get us out of here, Dylan.
All right. You got the outro though. You got to.
Yeah, I'll click the button.
Thank you so much, everybody. We will be live again Friday, 11:55 a.m. Eastern on the Tradier Hub, taking a look at how these picks went, how our portfolios went, and a number of other things. Thanks so much. See you at the peak. Take care.